dip right back to my little happy place. Back on that 9 to 5 again.
Steady just working for Saturday.
I've been going through the motions, trying to find my way. Never notice if you notice, so I smile and wave. All dry, stay focused, setting my little pace. And now all I have to say, I was the boy with the plan that turned me into a man. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. On business is right where I stand. Never been slipping on sand. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. I was the boy with the plan that turned me into a man. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Oops, I did it again. On business is right where I stand. Never been slipping on sand. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Oops, I did it again. Oh man, there he goes again. Every quarter records rolling in. Then the quarters get to rolling in. Turning change right to paper. Turning paper to the banks. I can't lie, so I can save it. So I slip some in the safe. Throw the key away. Mama been worried, but she knows where I've been. I've been grinding down dirty. Stay awake till I can. Swear I'm tired, been hurting, but I stick to the plan. All my life I ain't worried. Leave the earth where I stand. I've been going through the motions, trying to find my way. Never notice if you notice, so I smile and wave. All dry, stay focused, setting my little pace. And now all I have to say, I was the boy with the plan that turned me into a man. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. On business is right where I stand. Never been slipping on sand. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. I was the boy with the plan that turned me into a man. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. On business is right where I stand. Never been slipping on sand. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again.
All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. Fuck the comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about. All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Quick to sever, however, whoever. Raining from above, we shooting down through your umbrella. Ay, getting fed up, nothing you could tell us. Snapping every shot I take, just wait till it develops.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking
Stick
about.
around when we hold it down, look at what we found. From the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about.
fucking a nigga,
right,
and he good and he straight and he got his shit together and stuff.
Right.
But I'm over here trying to figure out every day what the fuck I got going on, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that.
Right.
And this nigga fucking, he can call me every day to fuck on me, but
Right.
he know what I got going on, but he ain't trying to help at all.
Right.
That's poor pussy management. Why you fucking on that nigga?
So it sounds like you have great pussy management but horrible mental management. Because why the fuck can't you figure out what you gonna do with your life? Like, we adults, why the fuck do I got to figure out what you want? I got to help you get to a better position in life because I want to bust a nut? That's a hell of a responsibility. You keep talking to me the pussy management is cool, but what about the mental management? You constantly fucked up. I can't figure my man and you just want to just keep fucking and I can't figure out what my bills and I just don't know what's going on and I just, oh my God, and I'm at my boutique, ain't taking off like I thought, and ain't nobody subscribing to my OnlyFans, and you just gonna keep calling over here trying to fuck without helping me like this? That sounds like a personal issue you got going on.
At some point, we all gotta come together. No. Yeah. Everybody got opinions. Let's talk about it. Communication is key. Let's build around it. We do this for the people. The people founded it. Black love, stay strong. No way around it. We anti-genocide. We ride for the cause. Got love for our sisters and love for our dogs. Respect the young and elderly. You all been invited to be inspired. Come together. Better got fire. Gotta watch for the cops. Gotta watch for the ops. Gotta watch for the politicians that play with the eyes. If you know, then you know. Plant the seed and it grows. Welcome to the show. This is what we know. 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 Yeah. This is what we know.
What up, 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 what up? Let's go with it again. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do, nieces and nephews? What's poppin' with you? It's your boy JTE. What We Know podcast on the Black Man Unfiltered show. You know what it is. What's going on? We got a couple people trickling in over into the chat room. However, I'm going to get you guys in, get you guys out. We're going to do this nice little show here. You guys see the title. The title is There's No Benefit to Being a Good Woman. Now, if you've seen what I just showed, you already understand what we're going to be talking about and how this is about to go. This is about to be some debauchery. I have a video that I will be breaking down. If you see what's behind me or if you've seen what was on the thumbnail, that would be my video breakdown from my man Big Bank from Big Facts podcast. If you guys have never seen it, go over there, the Big Facts podcast. Go over there, check out Big Bank. It's pretty cool over there. There's a video that was out where a young lady was saying that there was no benefit to being a good woman in the interview. And it was a lot of other stuff that she was saying also that we will be breaking down. But before then, I got a couple other videos that I definitely want to show. What's going on, Milani, what's happening with you, sweetie? Sweetie pie, what's going on with you? What's popping? We're going to get everybody that's in here to come up in here later on. If you want to join the panel tonight, I may, depending on what the participation is looking like. Don't forget, folks, that you can go to the Black Man Unfiltered, and you can also, if you like this content, you like content that's on this platform, you can also go and you can cash app the Black Man Unfiltered. Let me put the banner up right quick. Where is it at? Where we can get it. The Black Man Unfiltered. Let me see where it's at. Black Man Unfiltered. That's not it. That's not it. Where is it at, Black Man? Did you get rid of it, homie? Give me a one in the chat too. Oh, there we go. Give me a one in the chat if my mic sounds nice. Give me a one if I need to turn it up or turn it down. Give me a 2 and let me know what's going on, folk. Oh man. So yeah, we do have. Do I sound good, Milani? Do I sound pretty? Straight? Can you? Okay. All right. There we go. That's a good thing then. We've been having a hell of a week, man. Monday we had Mr. Payne. He had his show. Tuesday we had Flipping Tables, which was a great show. We was wilding. Milani, you already know we was in there wilding. It was crazy. That was crazy. We had my boy Trey came, Trey Ferg. Both Treys came. We had Trey Ferg and we had Trey Taylor up in there. We had a man, of course, Black Man Unfiltered BMU was in there. We also had Mr. Payne. We also had my man Paul Bennett up in there. We had the Angry Man. It was pretty cool. It ended kind of messed up. We had Jeff Brown, and we had a great conversation there. Yesterday you had my man, Boss Man. He had his show that he did, the what was it, the Battle of the Sexes. He had that going on, so it was pretty cool. And we also, before him, we had the 101 Sports. If you guys get a chance, man, check out 101 Sports with Paul Bennett. What else? It's the other two brothers. And you have Trey Ferg that's also in there, too. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool that we had those folks up in there. And today we got your boy back in action, your boy JT, myself. And yeah, before we get started, man, let me tell you something. I was sitting there and I was browsing through IG and Facebook and stuff like that. There is some funny stuff out here, man. The internet is just going to be unanimously the winner of all times. But I seen something where I was just like, damn, for years, for decades, there's this one song. And I know if you're in like the Midwest, if you're over parts of the East Coast, like if you were like the lower part, like in DC, Baltimore, Virginia, and then if you over in like Ohio, Detroit, Detroit, Michigan, and a couple other places, probably Missouri, something like that. There's this one song in a club for years that when it comes on, and it's funny, and I'm gonna have to show you guys what I mean by it, but it's funny when you see people go crazy off of this one song that's been doing it for this song is probably about 40 years old, 35, 40 years old. And it's just funny when this song comes on, especially if you're in a club or something like that, and you got these cats, these Baltimore cats, they are some funny people, boy. If you from the DC area, you from Baltimore, the Maryland area, parts of Virginia, y'all funny. Not only is y'all accent funny, but man, when y'all go hard in a club, and I knew when I saw this one video that this guy had to have came from Baltimore. And you guys gonna know the song when I play it, and when you see what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna tell you right now, this song is called The Percolator. Have you guys ever heard the song? It's time for The Percolator. If you've known anybody that was from the DC or Baltimore area, Chicago, over there too, in Chicago, these folks have been going crazy when this song comes on for years. And I just be laughing because it make them do these goofy ass dances. And I just be like, it takes all the masculinity out of the man. It takes all the masculinity out of the bed. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna let y'all see what I'm talking about when I talk about this song, The Percolator, man. Watch this shit. It's time for the percolator. It's time. about to go. Here you go. Oh my God, man. Now watch this right here. I don't know what this is, but watch my man. Now watch my man with the flag on. That song takes the goddamn. It takes all other masculinity out of these dudes when that song come on, man. It'd be so funny because they always wait for that breakdown. Right when that one go down, man, I laugh, and I'm telling you, this one video right here, I watched this thing so many damn times, man, because when it first come on, it was like everybody was just doing their thing until that song came on. I guess they was getting a barbecue on the 4th of July because my man, I'm gonna call him Uncle Earl, and he got that doggone, that American flag. You already know his wife dressed him. And he was on that grill, and he got his tongue. I'm gonna play it one more time, man. Watch this shit, y'all. And it's funny because that breakdown is what get him. That breakdown is what get him.
It's time for the percolator.
Let's go, Uncle Earl.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Look at Auntie.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Percolator.
Here you go, breakdown. All right, man. Man, that shit is. But for decades, man, that song has been always, when you play that in a club, anywhere you go, man, it just, people, they get on the floor and dance to that shit, man. But it's so fun. I just had to show y'all that, man. But all right, y'all, let's get into it, man. Before we do get into it, let me give a big shout out to the people that done came in already. Oh my God. My man Curtis Moore, what's happening with you, man? What's going on? What's going on? We got my man Braxton. Braxton, how you doing, brother? How you doing? How you doing? And we have Dr. Steele. How you doing, Dr. Steele, man? What's going on? And of course, Milani, I've already gave my girl the shout out. Milani, that I'm telling you, that song right there, every time, if you ain't feeling good and you just want to laugh, I'm telling you, you look at, it's more than those 2 videos I showed. It's more than that. Look, I'm gonna show you the other one more time. When my man in the club, you can tell he was drunk and he was tired of sitting down. He had to get on. As soon as, I bet you he sat down all damn day until that damn song came on. And look, and you can tell he was drunk. Watch what he do. He's like, damn this. He done put his phone down. He done took his wallet out. He done did everything in there. Alexis from Texas, what's going on, big baby? How you doing, girl? Howdy. My man Von Bryan is in there, man. Greetings, peace, joy, and grace and abundance. Same here to you, my brother. Same here to you. But check it out, y'all. He about to get down. And watch when that breakdown, they just do it. As soon as that breakdown comes, you think he about to get down. Here comes the breakdown, y'all. man. Hey. That Percolator song has been out for a very long time, y'all. That song has been out, and people do pretty much the same dances, man. They just do it a little different, depending on what decade it was. But yeah, man. Yeah. That shit is the funniest shit. Well, I'm telling you, you watch this shit for more. Hey, Alexis, you saw it, didn't you? You saw it. What? The breakdown. Watch the breakdown on them.
It's time for the percolator.
Watch out.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Look at Auntie in the back. They just all in their own damn world too. That breakdown that's what gets you. You don't understand until the breakdown comes. Watch him. Now he just stayed in his own zone right there. He still got his little two step going, and he just started doing the belly dance. But my man in the red pants, he's like, I'm going to the club tonight. As soon as that shit came on, watch him now. Percolator gonna get you.
It's time for the percolator.
I gotta say this, for most of these young cats, all masculinity just leave them. I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you. Let's go.
Time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Breakdown is about to come. Breakdown is about to come. What is Unc doing over there, though, man? Put your tongue back in your mouth, Unc. What is you doing, bro? That song is crazy, man. It's not the song, it's the people, man. Matter of fact, let me see. When did that song come out? What year did that song come out? Oh, man. When did the Percolator come out? Okay. This damn AI is too damn young because I don't know what the hell he was talking about. Okay, here you go. It's from a person by the name of Kashmir. I remember that name. And that song came out in 1992. 1992, so I was in the doggone military when this song had came out. Now, I gotta say this. It probably was out before that because a lot of house music, because it is house music, and a lot of house music was made, and it was basically made for the club. It was basically made for the club. So even though they saying it was 92, I tend to think it was a little bit further back. House music is just that type of a music where you have people that actually was creating that music, and they wasn't doing it to get a whole bunch of money and stuff like that. It was basically for the clubs, so that was basically that. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead, man, and get into it because I do have a video I do want to do a little bit of breakdown on. I know it's been going. That one video has been going pretty much viral for about close to a month. But before we even get to that, I do want to talk to you guys about this whole thing of accountability, right? We always talk about this shit about accountability, but like you see the title, there's no benefit to being a good woman. And I'm starting to hear it more and more from a lot of women, and it's not even just young women. It's women that are in their 40s. It's women that's in their 50s and things like that, where it's kind of like it's kind of like they're running amok, y'all, just to be honest, right? And you know, normally the way that I do my shows is I pretty much do breakdowns of Kendra G's show, Pop the Balloon, and things like that. But I have another one that I want to do. So I'm not going to do a breakdown of Kendra G's show, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. We just had, like, this weekend, I've been on a couple of panels, and we were talking about this whole thing about women, even on here, on this network with Black Man Unfiltered, where, you know, we had a lot of people that was arguing this whole thing about women having children with multiple men. And they still out here thinking that they can date and get this so-called top-tier man, right? And I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to do any Kendra G breakdowns tonight. What's going on, Playboy Williams, man? What's going on, my guy? What's popping with you, homie? But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a collage. And a lot of these shows I've done myself, but it's just a collage of shows where you have women that are out here on dating shows trying to date men with multiple children by multiple men. And we ain't talking about two. We're not talking about one. I'm going to let you guys see what I'm talking about. And then we're going to come back to here. All right. Let's go here. Let's get it. Oh, no, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to put it right up under. Oh, damn, Black Man, I thought you had just the screen itself. You do just have the screen itself. All right, here we go, y'all.
Yes, I do. I have 5 children.
You have 5 kids. Are all about the same man?
No, they're not. There's 4 different.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, ma'am. I have 4.
How many kids you got, Angel?
I have 4.
Are they all your children by the same man?
Nasty bitch.
And a 2-year-old. And I've never been married.
How many men do you have children by?
3.
14, 8, 6, 4, and 2.
This is what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
So you have a grandbaby. How many kids do you have?
I have 4 sons.
Excuse me?
4 sons.
4 sons. All by the same man? Children?
Yes, I have 4.
Children?
Yes, I do. I have 5 children.
You have 5 kids. Are all by the same man?
No, they're not. There's 4 different.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, ma'am. I have 4.
How many kids you got, Angel?
I have 4.
Are they all your children by the same man?
Nasty bitch.
And a 2-year-old. And I've never been married.
How many men do you have children by?
3.
14, 8, 6, 4, and 2.
This is what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
So you have a grandbaby. How many kids do you have?
I have 4 sons.
Excuse me?
4 sons.
4 sons. All by the same man? Children?
Yes, I have 4.
4 kids. Okay, all by the same man?
Another one.
Why you not with the 1-year-old dad?
He got some problems. Like, he had too many problems.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? That's kind of like, and it was more than that. The video was a whole lot longer. I didn't want it's like the video was probably like four minutes long. And there were women that I've also had on the shows that I've done also, and I was just like, wow, man, this shit is crazy. The craziest part is that it is not age specific. These women are ranging anywhere from in their early 20s all the way up into their 50s, right? And it's kind of like when we talked on flipping tables. And at the end of the day, it just got to the point where we was just like, wow, man, this is, I don't know where people are missing it at, but accountability is just not there right now. And it's going to lead up to the video that I'm going to show that I'm going to do a breakdown on it. And then in the middle of that video, if you guys want to come up and if you want to come up here and break down the video with me or help me, pretty much talk about what we're going to be seeing on this video. But again, I got one more Well, I got a couple more videos before we get to the main event, but let me show you another one. This video here, this one video that I have here, man, and it's crazy. Now, let me give the disclaimer. I don't know if this video is scripted. It is very difficult to figure out if it's scripted or not, but I can tell you folks right now, these videos that we had that I show, they're given real scenarios. This one video that I have right now, this video is about a woman having a baby by a man, and he's been taking care of that baby for some years, and he finds out that she was cheating on him. Now, the cheating part is one thing. It's what he gets as the backlash is another thing. The shift of accountability is just so disrespectful, y'all. I have no idea of why it gets this damn disrespectful. But I'm going to show you guys this, and it's going to lead up to the video that I will be showing you on the interview that we had on. Not we, but my man Big Banks had on here. So let's go ahead and let's get into it.
So me and our daughter, our 5-year-old daughter, went and got tested today. Okay. And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested?
Ain't that some crazy shit right there for how she just cut that man off? He deserves to know if he's the father of this child that he's taking care of. But let's keep going, y'all.
Anyway, what do you mean? What kind of test, first of all?
I went and got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from and kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah. 5 years, I can't even go crazy right now because the kids are asleep. So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her for
We have 3
years
children
anyway.
And the last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible. But guess what? Because the kids are asleep, I'm not going to turn violent. I'm not going to call you a bunch of names or cause a big scene. But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
No, because I pay bills here too, and her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kids.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
yeah, okay, whatever.
You don't have your ID that says you live here. 1, 2, you see what I says?
Why would you do this?
What you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a shit. What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
No, that's your child.
You raised her for
No,
5 years.
that's your child. And yes, I do love her. I'm not denying that.
I mean, you're
But
not
I can't continue to raise a child that's not mine. I'm not doing that. What kind of father would I be to my other 2 children to show them the kind of weak man raises a kid that's not his?
What kind of man raises a child for 5 years and then try to kick her and her mother out?
No. What kind of woman portrays that as his child for 5 years?
Okay, it was a mistake.
A mistake?
And you raised her.
A mistake is putting extra ketchup on my french fries. A mistake is accidentally turning off the TV.
This is ridiculous.
How do you accidentally get pregnant by somebody else? Do you even know who the father is?
It doesn't matter who the father is.
It doesn't matter who the father
No,
is.
it doesn't.
Are you serious right now?
We've been in this house for 5 years raising that baby, and the other 2, they know each other as they know you as daddy.
No, yes, daddy, father, papa, all that good stuff. But guess what? It is what it is. You wasn't honest back then, and I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? So I already called the police to come and escort you out of here. You
called the police
100% because I didn't want no arguments. 100%. I didn't want no arguments.
You just
I didn't want no
started
fight. No. I ain't starting no argument.
Yes, you did.
I am ending a problem.
Oh my God.
That's what we're doing.
Now we're a problem.
No.
Now we're a problem.
Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. I love the little girl, but I'm not gonna continue to be a father to a child that's not mine, and I'm not gonna be loyal to a woman who was never loyal to me.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe you didn't do this shit.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? What's going on, Deborah? What's happening? That's what's going on with you. She says she doesn't even care. Absolutely. Not at all. Not at all. I don't think that there is. I'm believing that there's, well, now, I believe that a lot of women believe that there's no benefit in being a good woman. Braxton says, 1, think this might have been another skit. 2, don't date or marry single parents unless you're one yourself. that's cool, but it doesn't keep you guys from that debauchery. We can say you got a vet and all these different things. I understand it. I think it sounded like he was a single parent himself, Braxton. But the problem is that this is the reason why you got so many men that's like not even thinking about marriage, right? And maybe it's because you got so many women that don't think about it either. But now it's getting to a point where do people just stop having sex with each other? This is where we getting to, y'all. And it's not just that. I don't know if it's a skit or not, man. I don't even try to go into it. The scenarios are very much real. They're very much real. It's kind of like this one also. Check this one out.
Who you heard that from?
It don't matter. Are you pregnant?
I might be.
By who?
I mean, how could it be you if you ain't even home? You never here.
So wait,
I don't even see you. I gotta call you, pencil that in to even have time with you.
So you saying you pregnant? It's not mine, and you living here? Why I pay all the bills at?
That's the least you could do.
Are you out of mind, Keisha?
That's the least you could do.
What you mean?
You've been neglecting me for a long time.
So you gonna baby on me? I gotta hear from your record.
How you even hear it from her anyway? Why y'all talking in the first place?
That
That's
don't
what
matter.
I mean. That's the stuff that I be talking about. That's what I mean. It's simple stuff like that. You can't talk to me, but you can talk to her. How that make sense? You think I'm stupid?
You sitting up here with a secret baby. You talking about talking. When was you gonna say anything?
It wasn't no secret. You just didn't know about it.
So what is that called? A secret.
It's called you was out of the loop. You just needed to be out of the loop.
But you in my you pregnant.
Yeah, man. What's going on? Our pain, marriage, politics, and sports. You say the man's reaction makes this most likely a skit. However, the paternity fraud situation is very real. It is, bro. And the thing is that those conversations do go that way. That woman wasn't even trying to talk about what she did that was so fucked up. She was out there just like the first lady. Wait, you mean to tell me you went to go get my child tested? What'd you go get my child tested for? To find out if the baby was mine. Well, you wasn't spending no time with me. So that's why I cheated. You know what's really sad about that? There be men on panels like this that would sit back and say that shit. Nigga, if you was doing what you supposed to been doing, she wouldn't have been getting with another nigga. And all that crazy stuff right there. It gets scary out here in this dating world, man. And if it keeps going, generation after generation, it's going to be a point where, I'm telling you, y'all, there are going to be times where they're going to start having commercials trying to get people to have sex with each other. They're going to start putting shit in your food. They're going to start Bill Cosby and everybody ass, because it's just going to get that point. It may not seem like it to you folks, because we've never seen a time where people just don't want to have sex or procreate with one another. But think about all of the things that's starting to happen right now. They got all the tools for women, the rose and the rabbit, and they got all these different self-pleasuring tools that they have for them, and these women are buying them. These things are selling out. You know what I'm saying? I think that rose is very expensive, and that shit is a big seller. Now you got this shit where you got men. I mean, it is what it is with men. Men are just, they're just pleasure themselves. They don't need a damn toy and all that shit. But look what they're starting to do now. They're starting to get AI involved. All of this shit is crazy, man. It's all crazy. My man Braxton says, at What We Know podcast, okay, I wasn't picking up on that he's a single father. And as I told you in the other stream last month, get ready, sir. Marriage has become a Squid Game. Play at your own risk. Absolutely. I definitely agree with that. But I don't even think marriage is even going to be in the conversation. I think sex is going to be talked about more than marriage. I think that's where it's going to be at. Because look at this generation, Z? Look at the Z generation right now. There are a lot of young men just playing video games, They got these things called MGTOW, men going their own way. Although it's just being integrated in the past, 7 years or something like that, it gets worse. Because look what we're seeing right now. That is crazy. That is crazy. And then again, you got this one video where you have these women that's out here that's thinking that they are a catch. And they have a lot of children, not just multiple. It ain't never been a problem with 1 or 2 children that you had, divorce, long-term relationship, but they're not having these things. Look what I'm talking about. I already showed it once. I'll show it again. It's short, so I'll show it again.
Children? Yes, I do have 5 children.
You have 5 kids. Are all about the same man?
No, they're not. There's 4 different.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, ma'am. I have 4.
How many kids you got, Angel?
I have 4.
Are your children by the same man?
Nasty bitch.
And a 2-year-old. And I've never been married.
How many men do you have children by?
3.
14, 8, 6, 4, and 2.
This is what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
So you have a grandbaby. How many kids do you have?
I have 4 sons.
Excuse me?
4 sons.
4 sons. All by the same man? Children?
Yes, I have 4.
4 kids. Okay, all by the same man?
Another one.
Why you not with the 1-year-old dad?
He got some problems. Like, he had too many problems.
Yeah, and so it gets really, really bad as the years go on. And, things that we probably used to can joke about because it wasn't the norm, it's starting to be the norm. And it's not at that point anymore where, we can just laugh about it or just look at it and be like, well, it ain't me, it ain't my kids. But they have to mix it. Your kids and your grandkids, they got to mix in this shit. So it's crazy for us to see this right here. Yeah, Deborah, it's crazy, but this is starting to be a large part of the United States reality. And a lot of people don't really think so, but I'm telling you, it's starting to be. And so I'm gonna go ahead, y'all, and I'm gonna start this video for the main one because it's pretty lengthy. And then in the middle of it, I will be giving out the link for anybody that want to come up and they want to be able to comment on or whatever. Don't forget, we also have the Black Man Unfiltered Cash App that's down there. If you guys are on the What We Know podcast side of the game, y'all can go over there on my channel because I'm also broadcasting over here on the What We Know podcast also. And I do accept Cash Apps. And, well, right now, I definitely would take the Super Chats right now. So if you are on the What We Know podcast side, if you want to donate to me, you can go ahead and do it through the Super Chats. And if you want to get it to Black Man Unfiltered himself, you go ahead and you use the Cash App for Black Man Unfiltered. But in the meantime, let me see if we got anybody else that has just come in here that I did not call out. It doesn't look like it. But okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get this started. This video is about a woman dating, and I know you guys probably seen clips and stuff like that. So we about to go ahead and get it popping. Let's go.
Rather have fake love that's beneficial or real love that's a liability.
Fake love that's beneficial. I'm not about to struggle with nobody.
That's cold. That's what you have. Fake love. Would you rather have fake love that's an asset or real love that's a liability?
Give me the asset.
Damn, that's cold. Everybody probably think like that.
I'm sure they do. Especially women. We won't be taken care of.
So you can know the nigga faking you out.
Yes.
Instead of having a liability nigga. Nah, that's cold.
I don't.
What you think, Sha?
I'm agreeing with her.
What you think? Fake me out.
I ain't no believer in struggle love, baby. We too grown for that. I ain't no believer in struggle love.
What that mean? What struggle love?
Struggle love. We ain't finna be out here broke together. Can't get bills paid. You can't whine and dine me. I'm not doing that.
Damn.
So is this the thing, y'all? This is what we looking at? I think so. This is what we looking at now, that it costs to date women. Regular women, regular looking women, regular life women, just regular standardized women, or in this case, below standard. Because the way that she's talking is very below standard to me. But if you guys heard what my man just asked her, that was, and it might have went too fast for you. So I'll go ahead and I'll play it back again. Listen to the question he asked her.
Would you rather have fake love that's beneficial or real love that's a liability?
Fake love that's beneficial. So this is what they're looking for now, right? Money is the only benefit. That's the only big currency that we see in here. She had no question. And look at the look on her face. Absolutely. She already know what it is.
Fake love that's beneficial. I'm not about to struggle with nobody.
That's cold. You have fake love. Would you rather have fake love that's an asset or real love that's a liability?
Give me the asset.
Damn, that's cold. You know everybody probably think like that.
I'm sure they do. Especially women. We won't be taken care of.
So you can know the nigga faking you out.
Yes.
Instead of having a liability nigga. Nah, that's cold.
I don't.
What you think, Sha?
I'm agreeing with her.
What you think, Court? Fake me out.
I ain't no believer.
And you hear the women in the background, y'all? I'm agreeing with her. I'm agreeing with her. This is the mindset that we have on most of these women over here in the Western Hemisphere. This is it. They agree. You can go on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of platforms, and this is what we hear the women saying. Now, the craziest part is that what if we as men ignored it, right? Which a lot of us are. To tell you the truth, there's no way that these women should be out here thinking that they're winning. There's no way. But we're going to keep going because she got a whole lot to say, y'all. Before we get in here, let me see. My man Braxton said, I've wanted kids and still do, but the way things have gone in the whirlwind, though, shaking my head, of course. And Braxton, yeah, he's fairly young. And it's funny when you hear these young men, I'm talking about 30-year-olds and below, probably 35-year-olds now, even 40-year-olds, what they're saying. These women ain't trying to, they have the mindset, a lot of these women have the mindset that this woman is speaking right now. Now, I have to say this. A lot of the stuff that I hear her saying, I think a lot of it will be cap. But she's on a platform, and without starting to see what a lot of these young women, they think it's a flex to just go out and give the most egregious things that they can do. That it's egregious. We're going to keep going, though.
Believe in struggle love, baby. We too grown for that. I ain't no believer in struggle love.
What that mean? What struggle love?
Struggle love. We ain't finna be out here broke together. Can't get bills paid. You can't whine and dine me. I'm not doing that.
Damn. So you think that's a nigga? So what we gonna get? All right, if we weren't struggling, me and you in a relationship right now, what I get?
You gonna get my time, my attention, my support, good sex.
And that's worth what?
That's worth everything. That's worth you.
Who said that?
Me. What you mean?
Who said that? Like, I'm just like, all bullshit aside. Who made that up? Who said that?
I mean,
that's worth that.
To me, as a pretty woman, privilege.
It's a cold world, man. That's the perspective that's going on out here too, right?
Yeah.
So anybody that think different, if a dude think different of that, he's like a what they be calling them, narcissist.
Yes.
Damn.
Okay, so for the folks that's in here, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or you a man. Take her talking points out. Let's talk about just aesthetic. What would you guys rate her just by just looking at her? 1 to 5. 1 being the worst, 5 being the highest. What is it that you guys would rate her?
Damn.
Yes.
So that nigga, he crazy.
Yeah, you gotta know what comes with dating a pretty woman. You can't.
Where them guys be at though? Who be doing all that stuff?
What, the whining and dining?
Yeah.
They everywhere. They ain't hard to find.
How long that shit be lasting though?
As long as you want it to, long as you play your cards right.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. And I play my card real well.
So what a nigga get again?
Love, support, good sex, my time, my attention.
And what do you gotta give?
I need the money. I need faithfulness. I need loyalty. I need everything to just be all about me. I'm the priority.
I don't know what to say.
Heavy on the money.
Heavy on the money.
Yeah.
So what's your perspective on a 50-50 relationship?
Wait, what?
What's your perspective on a 50-50 relationship?
I don't even think I heard that right. What is that?
You get what I'm saying? So you letting it be known that shit that you bring to the table ain't even 50%. That ain't shit. Like I just said, you supposed to say it. 50-50, nigga, you getting love, time. It's what you said. It's worth my money?
Mm-hmm.
So now how much that worth?
When you say 50-50, you ain't talking about 50-50 financially. Or
No, I'm saying 50-50 period. Cause
Joe, where did you get the 7-8 at? Where you get the 78 cents at?
50-50 could be, you could bring something to me that's worth more than money. See, you forget, what happened?
Okay.
What happened? I'm saying you could, right? That's what you're saying women basically do, pretty girl privilege, usually bring something that's worth more than money. If I'm giving my money up for it, then that must mean you got something that's worth more than money.
Yeah, this thing between my legs.
You know how many of them it is? You gotta fix it out. You know how many of those it is?
It's a lot of them, but it's only one me. I mean, you could Google me, baby.
I'm saying, how many women feel like that though?
A lot of them feel like that.
Do you think that's like, and I ain't trying to be funny then, I'm just saying like, I don't want to get on here and be like that. But do you think like that's kind of like out there?
I mean, I think I'm being pretty realistic. And I think I deserve everything I'm asking for, everything I require.
We talked about that the other night. Deserve. You think you deserve some shit. Braxton say, good luck to those in the dating and marriage relationships. Whatever your sexual orientation is, whatever you're into, best of luck to y'all. Yeah, that's basically what they gonna need. Godspeed. That's what they gonna need. This shit is terrible out here, man.
So you married?
It's hard out here for a pimp.
I'm going through a divorce.
What happened with that?
Basically, my husband stopped meeting my expectations.
What you mean?
So when I met him, when I met.
All right, y'all, listen to this right here. Her husband stopped meeting her expectations. This is a part right here that was clipped out and was going viral on IG and TikTok and probably Facebook. Not too many people. Facebook is like, I don't know, it's a different country. Everybody done migrated from Facebook and went on over to the cousins. Facebook is like Canada. All right, y'all, let's get back into it. Listen to what she's saying now. He stopped meeting her expectations.
My husband, I told him
What's going on, JD? What's popping, boy? What's popping with you?
I expect from a man. The number one rule with being with me is you have to provide. I won't settle for anything less. So my husband ended up losing his job.
He had a job?
Yeah,
Where he worked
He
at?
had a job. He was a manager at a warehouse.
Put the mic in so these people can hear you. He was a manager at the warehouse?
He was a manager at a warehouse.
So we already know that first and foremost, she is definitely not an upper echelon woman. She had a man with a regular job. He was a manager of a warehouse, which means he made a little bit over, what they would consider the median, probably a little bit over. Because if he was a manager, he probably was making, about $70,000, something like that. Probably a little bit more. But listen to this shit that she was saying. And then he lost his job.
Okay.
So he ended up losing his job. He came home and he told me. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by and he looked for me to pay the bills. Who paying what bill? So I was going to consider it if he gave me the money back for paying the bills. And he told me no. He felt like he shouldn't have to do that. What do you mean? When I told you as a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Y'all understand that this man was not up under the agreement. First and foremost, you don't run shit. And that's what it sounded like. She didn't run shit. This man lost his job. She was saying that, yeah, I pay the bills as long as you pay me back. They think like this, y'all. Believe it or not, a lot of them think like this.
As long as I got a husband. None. If you can you can hear.
He probably happy you gone, though.
I'm sure he missed me.
A headache? That would be a headache for me. Like, I know I just lost my job. What if he lied? You know, niggas do that. Like, I just lost my job, baby, to test.
But
what is he doing now?
That's childish. Like, what you testing me for? That's childish.
I'm saying to see what I got. Now I see what I got.
If you asked me to be your wife, you knew what you had.
Nah, I ain't thinking I down lose my job from the warehouse and they gonna do that.
I mean, but you knew what it was.
So,
like you knew what it was. I told you who I was from the beginning, and you still asked me to be your wife.
Oh, you told him that if he loses his job, you gonna 30 days?
I didn't tell him that, but I told him
What'd you
like
tell?
you are to provide, and I told him, baby, your money is my money, and my money is my money, and so he didn't have any more money. And that was a problem for me.
I'm saying then what happened? How you tell him to go?
I mean, so he has a friend. I mean, I did think the friend was attractive or whatever.
Hold up. I'm saying, what did you tell him? Like, when was the last conversation?
Y'all hear what she just said? Oh, man. Let's just keep going, man. Yeah. Yeah, Milani, I got what you said when you was just telling me. There are still women. I don't think that it's like a lot of them where you have to actually put yourself out there. I think good women, in my opinion, are rare. I think they're definitely rare. I think even back then that there were a lot of women that were, on the path of being a good woman, but there were only there, in my opinion, they were rare back then, and I think they're rare now. And I do agree with what you're saying as far as like apply yourself and things like that. But with men, we still have to bite the bullet, and we still have to put ourselves out there for all women, because there are women that present themselves as being women that are of substance, and then the longer that you get in a relationship with them, it doesn't mean that they're a bad woman when it just doesn't work. So there's a lot of nuances that comes down to when you're dating. However, when we're talking about what we're talking about right now, there are a lot of these women with this mindset. And later on, and probably next week, we're going to have another discussion. I'm working on it right now in my head. I haven't written it down yet, but just listening to what I'm hearing what this young lady is saying right here in this interview, I think they're just super rare now. It's crazy. But let's keep going, y'all.
Of the you two broke, gone.
So I talked to him. The last conversation was when he told me he was not going to pay me back if I paid the bill. So at that point, I told him I can't do this no more. I can't be with no broke man. I can't be with no man that expect me to touch bills. I don't even want to know bills exist.
It's a cold world we living in.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
So your new dude, he paying the bill?
Mm-hmm. Of course, I get everything I want.
So do you believe that he believed that you solid if you see him saying shit like that? So he go broke. He know what it is.
He know not to go broke.
Damn. So niggas only worth his bankroll.
I mean, what can you do for me if you don't have money? How can a man lead if he don't have money? You can't lead me and you don't have no money. What you want to lead me to? Homeless?
Good question. That's a good question, y'all. How can a broke man lead a woman in 2024, 2025, y'all? I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about that. How in the hell can you lead when you ain't got no money?
This. What is so funny? Like,
that's fucked up, man.
Like, where are we going?
You playing?
I'm serious.
That's cold. So you think, but so You think y'all committed? Like, what y'all doing? He just tricking. Is he tricking?
That is my man.
He tricking them.
I mean, you could call it what you want to call it.
Cause
that's
he,
my
ain't,
man.
You know what I'm saying, like that's your John.
Whatever you want to call it, you can call him basically. A simp. I don't care what you call it. Because he's dishing out.
It can't be like committed. Like he can't be serious. He can't take this serious. And no offense, but I'm just saying, if you saying if I met you and you said you go broke, I just let my last nigga in 30 days. You go broke is the same thing, basically, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
With a straight face.
With a straight face, don't go broke.
Damn. So while I got the money, how am I being treated by you?
I mean, you're gonna get treated with respect. I mean, I have a little attitudes here and there, whatever, but I'm gonna treat you good.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, I don't know why men are still picking this type of a woman. I think, and this is, I'm just gonna fucking say it. I think our software has a glitch in it. Men. I think our software have a glitch in it because we still got that ass though concept. And like that's what my man Jeff, shout out to my man Jeff Brown when he said that ass though. I think that we have men, this is why this woman is still so-called winning, right? I don't know if you can consider, I mean, when you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. So that's what she's winning, a stupid ass prize. But I mean, on the, well, so it's either the men that she's picking. This is where I said it's some cap. It's definitely cap into the story that she's telling. It's definitely that, because I guarantee if the men came up there at the same time, she would change her story 100 different times. You've seen it on Maury. You've seen it on all these other talk shows. The woman, she'd get there. She'd be on stage. She'd be the first person talking. And she got all these damn tears, and she sound meek, and she's talking about this man that's abusing her and doing all this stuff. And then as soon as he bring his ass on stage, whether it was true what he was doing or not, as soon as he gives some more context, don't she change up? She ain't got no more tears. Now she arguing. She calling him ain't shit. A being and all these type of things. It always changes up. So that's why when I look at these things and I'm starting to see these women get on here and call themselves flexing, it's a lot of cap that goes to it. So, you can have dudes that would look at this stuff and you will see it in the comments, man. They got so much damn anger towards these women and all kind of shit. But this is the thing. And this is what I tell a lot of guys. Why would you have anger towards a woman that you don't know anything about? You should be getting the information. You take the information you get off of the social media and you go out and observe the world. You talk to the folks that are either older or younger than you. Get conversations. Get in these conversations with them just to see. But have them in a sense of being transparent. The reason why a lot of men, a lot of women used to didn't talk to each other and they still don't do it off of these panels is because it starts to get pretentious. Because we haven't figured out how to do that yet. A lot of us don't know how to have conversations with a person that's a difficult conversation. It's difficulty hearing some of this stuff because we don't look at things for what they are instead of, they're triggering us. We got to get out of that, y'all. You get way more information when you can just listen. Just like when you look at these podcasts. Sometimes you just got to listen. That's all it is. My man, Black Man Unfiltered, came in here. He say, what about this woman is a wife, fake hair, fake nails. Money has nothing to do with leadership. There you go, Black Man. Absolutely. It doesn't. Because it's been proven, no matter how much money a man makes, if he does not know how to manage his life, he's going to end up being a ditty. That's what's going to happen, no matter how much money he got. Self-control, or should I say self-governing. I don't want to say self-control because that does sound kind of crazy too. But self-governing is the best thing a man, that's the best qualities that a man can actually have for the world. To be a disciplined man. Absolutely. What's going on, Sparta? My man, what's popping with you, homie? Yes, sir. Braxton, he also says the strong, independent ones know it's all about money and education when they don't want to be ran or controlled by a black man for certain, then purposely get with a low value guy. Well, look at it this way, Braxton. A lot of women don't see men as being different men. The only thing that a lot of women look at men for is what type of opportunity that they can make out of that man. We don't have the same qualities that a woman have. It's just so happened that, again, we as men, our software is kind of fucked up right now. We got that damn, we got that ass though complex. My man Jeff says self-discipline. The ability to give oneself bad news and tell oneself no when necessary. You are absolutely right, Jeff. It is absolutely right. It was another thing that I looked up also when it was talking about being vulnerable, right? And being vulnerable is in the same, I can't really quote it right now, but I just saw some shit about that. And absolutely, I believe that is the truth in both what you saying and what I heard earlier, because one of the things I do understand about words is that words have a lot of damn power in it. That's why they call it curse, spell, and shit like that. But we ain't gonna get into all of that shit. Let's listen to this woman finish capping up here.
I don't know how to cook. Oh, and another thing, baby, I don't put my mouth in private areas either. So you're not getting
you ain't
that
sucking
from
no
me.
dick.
Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You see how she's talking as if it's a flex? I don't cook. I don't give him the type of sex he want. I'm not paying a bill. I don't even look at bills. I can tell you right now, fellas, that's cap. It's not a flex.
I'm not doing that.
You gonna make a nigga beat you up.
You better ask about me. And you're still
You gonna make one of them nigga beat you up.
Still gonna break bread.
That fucked up, man. You hard. Wait, who raised you? Your grandma?
My mama raised me.
She hard like you?
Nah, she different. She built different.
She more soft skin.
Yeah.
What made you like just press up like this?
I mean, I guess experiences. I done been played and stuff like that, and I kind of, you know how you turn into the people that played you, but I just play a little harder.
That's cold.
So.
That's cold. That's cold. And you don't forget nothing.
I don't forget nothing.
I gotta get you back. What your sign is?
I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, you cold. How you doing that shit out loud like that, though?
I mean, because I ain't ashamed of nothing I do. I'm standing on business, and I don't care who feel what about it.
But
I want to punch somebody in their damn. Whoever made up that shit, standing on business, they need to get punched in their gut for that shit. So tired of that damn boy. I hope we leave that shit here in 2024. God damn.
You plan on getting married again?
If it happens, cool. If not, it don't matter to me.
Damn. Let me see. I think none of these questions ain't gonna really.
Banks like these questions ain't gonna do shit, dog. He trying to read. He said she just threw off the whole damn interview. It's a flex. She thinks it's a flex. It is crazy. It is funny. Like, man, if I find the original, if you guys get a chance, go to Big Facts Podcast with Big Banks. Find this video and just go and look at the comments. Just go look at the comments. And that shit, I should have, if I can find it, I'm going to highlight them damn comments, bro. That shit is more interesting than the damn video, to tell you the truth.
Shit. You know, that's about, let me see, do women know how valuable femininity to a man is? Like, do you know how valuable that is?
I mean, we are soft. Like, you have to give us a reason to be soft. You have to give us a reason to be feminine. And I honestly
how, if that's what you is?
No, I'm not.
I'm saying, if you's a feminine woman, why I gotta make you feminine?
No, we look feminine, we dress feminine, but our mentalities, our attitude, you have to give us the reason.
I don't think that's true to a lot of these women anymore either. I don't think that these women are dressing feminine. I think they're dressing slutty, Let me tell you one of the things. That's why I call them cactus. A lot of these women are cactus. They're prickly. They're abrasive. You know, they're extractors. And one of the things that I can't stand is them damn claws. I hate them claws. My daughters wear them. I got family members that wear that shit, and it don't look feminine. They look like cats. That's why they call them claws. Like, everything about these women in America now is starting to be more and more abrasive. I'm not even going to use the word masculine. I'm not. It's abrasive. It's more. They're starting to be more like a cactus. That's basically what it is. They got these stupid ass eyelashes. I'm trying to find out what dude is telling these women that those ugly ass eyelashes are beautiful. It's not even a fact. Like, I understand that we ain't nobody trying to, like, we're not trying to comment on them. You know, if they just, you know, if she keep herself up or whatever, we just be like, that's a fine woman. But they're doing stuff so over the top now where it's like, what the hell is that on your eyes? Why you look like you cross-eyed sometimes? You ever see how they look in an eyelash, make their eyes look like they closer together? Right, Melania. right. They look like ostriches. They all looking like Big Bird. They look like a Muppet. That's what they're looking like, Muppets. Literally. And then it's kind of like, it's over the top. I don't even think, man, we didn't even have a problem like when, I remember when women were wearing clip-ons and weave then. It wasn't our business. It looked good. It wasn't to the extreme that it is right now, right? It's only started to be a problem because they started to have it as this, like a religion. They can't walk out the door looking like they normally look. And I remember some years ago, I don't remember who it was that actually said it, but they were saying that women that wear a bunch of makeup and weave and these things and getting all these, all these different things that's happening with their body and stuff like that, it has to be a sad thing because they have daughters and their daughters even see that they don't look like their mom. And so then it gets them to can't wait till they get of age where they can get their first hair hat or they can start putting in these long eyelashes or they can start putting on press-on nails and all kind of crazy stuff. And then it just goes on and on and on because I don't even think they know why they do what they do anymore. But what man is telling them this? Because every dude that I've ever talked to, I don't care how old he was, how young he was, he like, that shit is ugly. So at some point, they really don't care what men think. And then you would have a lot of women on these panels, they would sit back and they'd tell you, they'd be like, that's not true. And a lot of times, man, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of women just wanna argue. They'll say one thing, somebody will say something, they agree with them, and then they'll turn around and try to disagree with somebody. It's kind of like, gaslighting and all that crazy ass shit. But man, what dude? I wanna know if there is a dude that like that shit. I wanna know, evidently, and I guess they mix it up and they think that guys like it because they still screw them. They still have sex with them. And some of these dudes will still call these women their women, and some dudes will marry them. But I've never heard a guy say that. And then they got these goddamn eyebrows where it's like, wait, why does it look like you are a cartoon character with these painted on eyebrows or markered? I don't know what the hell it is now. That look crazy. Now I got to say this. I've seen a lot of women that were probably more of 70s babies doing that shit. That shit was happening a long time ago. Where you be like, damn, I can understand some women, they have to do it because, they don't have any eyebrows. But there have been women that have cut their real eyebrows off, to draw something on, and they all look surprised. They all look surprised. But let's keep going.
Reason to be mentally feminine. Like, I'm not just gonna be feminine just because I'm a woman.
Huh?
Like, for me to be in my soft girl era.
So what you gonna be the next?
Did y'all hear that shit? Let me go back a little bit. This is where and you can tell that she has been, like, her maturity level, she's probably 14 still. She's probably still 14. Just listen to the things that she's saying. And I think it's still shocking to a lot of women that when people really intently listen to you, it's shocking to them that they just not gonna let that go. Now I gotta give Big Banks his props. He had the conversation with her. And he does what I would expect any man to be able to do, is to be transparent, right? While at the same time, you can still give your opinion. He's not jumping on her. You know, it's like he's really having the conversation with her, and he don't have to agree with her. You don't see this man sitting there just nodding his head and all that. He's just having the conversation with her, which is, I think that's a skill that we all should have to learn, to be transparent with somebody that is thinking a little bit different than what we think. Now, to be fair, this nigga from the hood. If you know about him, I think he's still rapping stuff like that, but he got his own podcast. He has his own media company and stuff like that now. And he has changed a lot of what his habits was in life, right? He's trying to be a little bit better than what he was. I follow the brother. I suggest you guys to do the same thing. Now, the thing is that a lot of these people that you talk to, I just don't have any interest. Like a lot of these young rappers and stuff like that, unless I'm getting ready to do a show or something like that. But again, big ups to Big Banks on Big Facts podcast, y'all. Let's keep going.
Praise me.
She hard like you?
Nah, she different. She built different.
She more soft skin.
Yeah.
What made you like just press up like this?
I mean, I guess experiences. I done been played and stuff like that, and I kind of, you know how you turn into the people that played you, but I just play a little harder.
That's cold.
So.
That's cold. That's cold. And you don't forget nothing.
I don't forget nothing.
I gotta get you back. What your sign is?
I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, you cold. How you doing that shit out loud like that, though?
I mean, because I ain't ashamed of nothing I do. I'm standing on business, and I don't care who feel what about it.
But how you trying to, you planning on getting married again?
If it happens, cool. If not, it don't matter to me.
Damn, let me see. I think none of these questions ain't gonna really... Shit. You know, answer them. Let me see. Do women know how valuable femininity to a man is? Like, do you know how valuable that is?
I mean, we are soft. Like, you have to give us a reason to be soft. You have to give us a reason to be feminine. And I honestly
if that's what you is?
No, I'm not. I'm
saying, if you was a feminine woman, why I gotta make you feminine?
No, we look feminine. We dress feminine. But our mentalities, our attitude, you have to give us the reason to be mentally feminine. Like, I'm not just gonna be feminine just because I'm a woman.
Huh?
Like, for me to be in my soft girl era.
So what you gonna be what you gonna be when you're not there? What you gonna be?
Dominant. I'm a run shit.
Man, let me see. Would you rather have... Oh, yeah, I already asked you that. So what happened with the friend? You say he was cute, and what happened?
He was cute or whatever, but I called him and I vented. You know how this show... You know how they say a shoulder to ride on is a shoulder to cry on is a to ride on, you know? So I called him, I vented, he heard me, and yeah, I mean, it just went from there.
So where he at?
He around.
You still fuck with him?
I do. I always keep about 2.
You don't think nothing wrong with that?
I don't. I mean, I'm not married.
I'm saying, so when you married, did you have another?
I didn't get another one until he went broke, and then I started messing around.
I'm saying, what's going broke? How you go broke that fast? 1 month off?
I mean, it's so many different hustles though, baby. Like, you go drive Uber, go sell something. I don't care if you get your ass on a stripping pole. Go do something Just don't let me touch no bills. That's a problem for me.
You just playing.
No, I'm not.
You just playing.
I don't think there's a smile or there's no joke. I'm not playing.
So how your dad and brother, you got daddies and brothers? And
I do, and my daddy took care of my mama.
How he feel about this stuff, like what you're saying?
I mean, he stay out my personal life.
Or he never tried to tell you like you tripping?
He don't.
What about your male guy friends? Like, what about the niggas you run into be like, who? You got me fucked up. What about them kind of niggas?
I mean, they don't matter.
I'm saying how they be, what they be saying.
I mean, they just be like, I'm delusional. People tell me I'm delusional all the time. And I tell them, baby, you just ain't cut out for the job. You just ain't man enough for me. That's all that is. I ain't delusional.
Man enough.
Anybody who got an issue with how I think is just not man enough for me.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
They sassy. That's how I look at it, baby. You just sassy. That's all.
Stop playing, man.
I'm so serious.
So you saying if a nigga feel like pussy is not enough for me to just go all out, he sassy.
He sassy.
Man, stop playing,
You gotta
man.
pay to play, baby. You sassy if you don't feel like what I got between my legs ain't enough for you to ball out on me. Like what we have, what us women have is a
She
prize.
playing, huh?
I'm not playing.
Well, let me ask you something. So, what if a nigga just want a one-time buy? Like, I ain't finna ride up with this shit, nigga, just one time.
You better be cutting a big ass check.
You know how niggas want a one-time buy? Like, man, I ain't finna keep going back and forth this shit.
That check better be big.
I'm just saying, man, this a cold world. It's guys out here that like do this.
Yes, it's men out there who
It's
really
very
do
few
break
though,
bread.
right? Very few.
I mean, they may not be the ones we attracted to, but
Oh, so you just be settling for anything.
I'ma just be honest. It ain't settling when they're taking care of you though.
So how you play? What you say to the nigga?
You just talk sweet. Tell them what they want to hear. Make them feel good.
Like what?
I mean, whatever they want to hear. Make them feel like you want them. Just make them feel like
It's
you
an
want
illusion. An illusion. That's what a lot of these women doing though, for real.
Yeah.
But they just doing it. They doing it undercover.
And you
just
what
saying out loud.
And what you do is you get a man that you're not feeling for your financial reasons, and then on the side you get a man that you feeling.
He ain't gotta have no
You
money.
keep too.
He ain't gotta have no money though.
No, because I mean your other dude taking care of you.
So you letting little shouter break you up, and then you.
I'm gonna be real with you. When it comes to us women, you don't gotta do a lot if we really feel it. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
What I'm saying, what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And a nigga supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Yeah.
Like you gotta take care of me and my kids.
So like you automatically get these responsibilities.
Yes.
Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
And how many niggas doing this?
I have between 2 or 3.
I'm saying, how many have you ran into in life?
Okay, so let's say I run into 100 dudes. Probably about 4 of them.
Yeah, that's about the odds. I fuck with that now.
Probably about 4 of them.
That about the.
Yeah. So she did say that it wasn't a whole lot of guys that came that she can get to do that. So that right there, it might not be cap, because there's some sucker that's out there. That's why I didn't like the song. I didn't like the word simp when they started to change what a simp is. Like I tell you, the original term is a simpleton. It is someone that knows that shit is not good for them. That's what simp actually came for, and they still pursue it. Naive. They silly as hell. They're a simpleton. That's where the word simp literally came from. The dictionary word simpleton. Now, we done took it and took it other places and all of that shit. I like the term sucker, because most of these guys are suckers. Now, listen, this is what I'm getting ready to do. I'm at where we at, y'all? Almost at the 1:30, about an hour and 30 minutes. We almost there. By the time I get to an hour and 30 minutes, I'm going to bring the link. I'm going to put the link out there for y'all. And if you guys want to come up, and if you want to kick it with me, and we can talk about this a little more. But this was the part right here that I definitely wanted to get to. This whole thing of her having a husband, and she talked about she got 2 or 3 niggas and all these crazy ass things that they coming with. This ideology that these young women are adopting is starting to take amok because they're starting to be younger and younger and younger. This is where we having a problem at. Now what I can say is this. It has always been the mindset of a man. We all have been, as men, and I'm going to specifically talk about it with black men, that us as black men, we have been conditioned to be liars and cheaters. I'm going to stand on that. Just so happened that it transferred over to the women. Big shouts out to my girl, Milani, for standing 10 toes down on her, the way that she lived life. I'm pretty sure that her outcomes are in abundance right now because she's not succumbing to what everyone else is succumbing to. That's women and men. So kudos to you, sis. Most definitely. I know we was joking the other day, but we all understand exactly where you're coming from. And big kudos to you. Most definitely. Most guys, they want a woman like you until they get you, and then they find out that it's probably too much work for them because they're not the man that they portray themselves to be. All it takes is a maximum of 8 months, and he'll be up out of there because he portrays himself as being one man, and the type of woman that he wants, he can't get her because he's not going to change his habits either. But let's keep going.
All right.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's not. So that kind of sound like you are delusional. You just catching. It's just a sucker born every day.
Basically.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. A nigga that's so you ain't never caught no nigga that's worth something doing that though. Am I kidding?
I probably have one. See, the way this game work is you have to get with a man who ain't used to dating bad women. A man who don't get women that look like me on a regular.
Mm-hmm.
They give you the world. They will give you the world because they happy just to have a trophy on their own.
It's something for their ego.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And you gonna get every single thing you want.
He like when you talk crazy and shit.
Yeah.
Other nigga be like, man, get what this bitch just said, bro. Bro, that nigga be hollering. Bro, I be on the floor crying.
Okay, it's hard to run game on a man that's used to getting women because they look at you like, baby child, I could get a you. Ain't nothing. Like I'm used to you or even better than you.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you the best he done got.
Mm-hmm.
And you finna get it all.
How you spotting what they look like?
I mean, they usually look like squares. It ain't even that they ugly or nothing. They just look like squares, like lames.
They just ain't got that.
Yeah, they just ain't got it.
A square actually, see this again, and we go with these new terminologies and shit like that. Old words, but they have different definitions for them. A square is actually just a regular ass civilian man. It's the opposite of being a pimp. You see what I'm saying? They use these words and they change the definition of them, and this is why so many people are so damn confused. And they just start using these words and not even. I mean, you can actually look in a fucking dictionary and find this. That's why it be cracking me up when I be hearing they talk about we're in the informational what they say era, the information era, or whatever it is. But it's crazy because we got all this damn information and don't nobody want to use it. They would just get their information from what other people say, and they just keep borrowing these same damn talking points. They borrow these same damn definitions for these words and shit. A square was literally just a family man. That's all. He was just a man that actually wanted to be a boyfriend, a husband. You know, it's the opposite of being a pimp. That's what it is. So now you got these, and it transferred. The mindset of these dudes has transferred into these women. And you know what's probably crazy to me is that the good qualities of men, that didn't transfer into women. It's just the lower frequency that we've always been going by of us, it transferred into them. I want to know why. I actually do. I want to know why. So what I'm going to do is I'm about to drop this link, y'all. You have to have your camera on in order to come up here. So you can't come up here without being cammed up. So you definitely have to be cammed up if you come up here. I just dropped it, and let's keep going with the video.
They look like
nigga, your shoulder ain't even sitting right. There's something wrong with
they
you.
They look like the ones women pay no attention to.
And what they
sweet talk you, your queen, good morning, beautiful, all that mushy ass shit. Yes, all that mushy ass shit, you know.
Yeah, that queen shit, that shit played out like a motherfucker. It was cool, and it was cool calling somebody a queen, calling a woman a queen in the 90s, you know, my queen and all that. Yeah, but look, you hear what she's saying? Nobody want that mushy ass shit. Mushy. There's nothing about this woman that speaks to femininity. It doesn't even speak to masculinity. It's just abrasive. Cactus. Prickly. Just something that just is uncomfortable to be around, to be with. But this is the best. And I'm going to say this. This is what a lot of men think. This is the best that we got. This is the best that we got, y'all. That's what a lot of men think.
Those kinds.
You call Ninth Wall. Raised the gangster. So you saying, basically. So what the nigga gonna say when he see this on the internet, one of the ones? What they gonna say?
I mean, like I said, they know how I am. I mean, ain't like I put their name out there. They'll be all right.
We checking your phones and shit?
I don't play that. I don't play that.
You sharing your location?
I'm not sharing my location.
Why not?
For what? You better trust me.
Same woman that just said that she want a man's loyalty. Y'all better quit using that stupid ass word. You better get a man with integrity. Fuck your loyalty. Let's keep going.
I'm not sharing shit.
Man, you lying, man. I swear to God. You just playing, man. You came up here to play with me, bro.
I'm not playing with you at all, baby. I'm not sharing nothing.
Man, let me see.
She is definitely playing. Please believe that shit. She's out here thinking she flexing.
Do women ask themselves if they are emotionally available for a relationship? Well, you already said that shit. None of this shit don't even. Who the hell they thought I was for the interview? Let me see. Let me see. Would you rather have shit? Man, I don't even know what to do. Put this shit down. What the fuck? So, tell the truth, you playing or you just kicking your shit?
I'm serious.
I'm saying, what made you like this? You need to seek help.
For what?
You crazy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm a strong woman.
That's kind of out there.
She is definitely not a strong woman, y'all. Don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit, Milani. Do not believe that shit. Don't believe that shit, Braxton. They ain't shit that's speaking about strong. She's abrasive.
I'm a strong woman and I'm strong-minded and I believe in what I believe in. What's wrong with that?
You know they say them Gemini throw it out. They be saying I'm throw it out too. So look at Kanye, Trump, you, me. I'll tell you, bro, it's something wrong with
I feel like as long as I'm honest about who I am with whoever I date, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
Now that's real. That's real.
Now that's real. To fool with me, that's on you, and I'm not finna cry or sympathize. I don't give a damn because I told you what it was.
That's real. Now that's real.
How many women you meet that's gonna be honest and say, look, baby, you gotta come with the money, you won't fuck with me? How many women gonna straight up say it? They gonna try to run this game. They gonna try to play like this perfect ass woman. I ain't doing that. I'll be good to you, but you going to know, baby, you gotta break bread. And when you can't do that no more, I'm gone.
I want to get your perspective on a few topics.
This nigga really didn't know who he was interviewing. He didn't even know she done threw his questions off. Big time.
Shit right now, what I get?
You gonna get my time, my attention, my...
I kind of messed up, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? And I know me, I'm one of them niggas gonna always want to goddamn, I'm gonna be looking at you funny. Right. I'm always want to goddamn bust your head or something from the back while you pay attention. So just stay over there, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to pay your ass back. You know what I'm saying? So just, how you feel about forgiveness? Like on serious note.
Hold on.
Like I said, you don't have to. If women are observing, they know little words and little things, but I ain't gonna get into that. They know how to hurt you. So you know.
Yeah.
Just it's gonna sound crazy. A lot of people not telling their truth. Chemistry there. The chemistry there, I start fucking with you.
Need to treat people well.
No, I'm saying like I'm looking for like more of a woman right now. Like support me
I'm
how?
gonna speak life into you. I'm just not going to be there for you. It's not gonna affect my love life. When I'm ready to turn my life around and become this great woman, this won't affect my love life at all. I promise you.
Playing. Where you smoked one in the car?
Listen, if men could do it, why can't us women? See, that's why I'm at in life. If a man can do it, why can't a cry or sympathize? I don't give a damn because
Bro, they be hollering. Bro, I'll be on the floor crying.
It's hard to run game on a man that's used to getting women because they look at you like, baby child, I could get a you. Ain't nothing. Like I'm used to you or even better than you.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you the best he done got.
Mm-hmm.
And you finna get it all.
How you spotting what they look like?
I mean, they usually look like squares. It ain't even that they ugly or nothing. They just look like squares, like lames.
They just ain't got that.
Yeah, they just ain't got it. They look like
nigga, your shoulder ain't even sitting right. There's something wrong with
they
you.
look like the ones women pay no attention to.
And what they
sweet talk you, your queen, good morning, beautiful, all that mushy ass shit. Yes, all that mushy ass shit. You know, those kinds.
You call Ninth Wall, raised a gangster. So you saying basically. So what the nigga gonna say when he see this on the internet? The one of the ones. What they gonna say?
I mean, like I said, they know how I am. I mean, ain't like I put their name out there. They'll be all right.
We checking your phones and shit.
I don't play that. I don't play that.
You sharing your location?
I'm not sharing my location.
Why not?
For what? I don't. You better trust me. I'm not sharing shit.
Man, you lying, man. I swear to God. You just playing, man. You came up here to play with me, bro.
I'm not playing with you at all, baby. I'm not sharing nothing.
Man, let me see. Do women ask themselves if they are emotionally available for a relationship? Well, you already said that shit. None of this shit don't even these questions. Who the hell they thought I was for the interview? Let me see. Let me see. Would you rather have shit? Man, I don't even know what to do. Put this shit down. What the fuck? So, tell the truth. You playing or you just kicking your shit?
I'm serious.
I'm saying, what made you like this? You need to seek help.
For what?
You crazy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm a strong woman.
That's kind of out there.
I'm a strong woman and I'm strong-minded and I believe in what I believe in. What's wrong with that?
You know they say them Gemini throwed out. They be saying I'm throwed out too. So look at Kanye, Trump, you, me. I'll tell you, bro, it's something wrong with
I
that.
feel like as long as I'm honest about who I am with whoever I date, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
Now that's real. Now that's real. Now that's real.
To fool with me,
That is not real. That's some bullshit there. I never like that whole concept of at least I'm telling the truth. No, you not. You've been lying ever since you've been doing this. At least I'm telling the truth. That's not good either. You abrasive. That's being, that's just what it is. But listen, the thing is that she's saying she's not emotionally available, and I don't even like repeating some of this shit. Emotionally available, emotion intelligence, and all of this crazy ass shit. But this is where the mindset of a lot of these young ladies are becoming. All of them. It's starting to be where, you can't even, shout out to my boy, Mr. Fantastic, when he say you can't even call a girl ugly no more. Because all of them, I guess they all cute now. Long as you got some hair, some nails, you got a BBL, or you got some damn lashes, and you got your Louis Vuitton purse or a fake one or something that looks like that. You got your LVs. You're wearing your buffs, and as long as you got that, everybody is cute, I guess. That's how it looks right now. But no, let's just keep going, man.
On you, and I'm not finna cry or sympathize. I don't give a damn because I told you what it was.
That's real. Now that's real.
How many women you meet that's gonna be honest and say, look, baby, you gotta come with the money, you won't fuck with me? How many women gonna straight up say it? They gonna try to run this game. They gonna try to play like this perfect ass woman. I ain't doing that. I be good to you, but you going to know, baby, you gotta break bread. And when you can't do that no more, I'm gone.
I want to get your perspective on a few topics. The fuck? What's your perspective on movies? What's your favorite movie?
I love horror movies. I'm big on horror movies. I love horror movies. My favorite scary person is Candyman, and I'm terrified of him to this day.
Say my name 3 times.
Yeah, we ain't doing it.
I don't know how she figured that shit is. Her ass is like Bloody Mary shit. You just say her name 3 times you want to.
Man, this shit don't even. If it don't apply, let it fly. So what about your dude having multiple women?
No, I need mine to be all about me.
But you got.
Now y'all see that? That's another one. Another mindset that a lot of these women have now. Now you just understood that she said that she had multiple dudes. Now she want that dude to be the only one for her. This is why this damn dating scene is just a bunch of damn piss now. It's fucked up. I don't think it's hard to be well, I say it this way. I don't think it is easy to have somebody right now. I actually believe it when I hear that there's, a lot of single people. I can understand it now. This ain't just her. I've heard multiple women, I've been on panels with multiple women think at least 45% of what they hear from her. And that's a lot. That's a whole lot. They're in alignment with that shit. Let's keep going.
Got 2 niggas, right?
Yes.
You gonna fuck the nigga friend once he go broke.
I fucking daddy hell.
You need to put you in the Guinness Book of World Records. You cold. You playing, bro. You come on here playing, bro. You smoked one in the car.
Listen, if men could do it, why can't us women? See, that's why I'm at in life. If a man can do it, why can't a woman do it? You know how many of us getting.
If you ever heard a woman say that and you're dating her, you better break up with her that day that you heard that shit. You better break up with her. You already know what it is. Any of the things that you heard, any of the talking points that you heard this woman saying tonight, you bet to break up with any woman that you heard that's in alignment with that shit. Break up with them. Find somebody else new. You being played.
Cheated on, played by all these men. They want threesomes, this, that, and the third. If a man can live this life, why can't we as a woman? Why we gotta be called delusional or hoes or this, that, and the third?
When you put it like that now, you right. When you put it like that, you right. Yes. I gotta step up out of that. You standing on what you believe.
Yes, I'm tired of the double standards, baby. I can do anything a man can do.
Ain't nobody
judging no man.
But you gotta think about it like this. What happens when you come to your senses?
You know she lying about that shit. You just had 2 guys had the whole damn internet world go in on their ass. Nick Cannon and the football player. What's his damn name? How the hell I forget his damn name? Cam Newton. They were talking all kind of shit about that. So she's lying when she's saying nobody saying that about me. And be more and more other men that they be talking about too. And they don't have to be rich. If they in the neighborhood, that's what I understand what she's trying to say. However, you can't. You can't. I don't even know how old this girl is, but I can tell you right now, her mentality is about 14 years old. She's a 14-year-old hood rat. I can tell you that, mentality-wise. Let's keep going.
And you want to be with her, you know what I'm saying?
And I want to be a good woman and treat a man right and all this good
And you want to
stuff.
get with a guy.
I think I'm going to be just fine.
Okay. How long you think you got?
Time. I got a long time. I don't feel like, see, y'all be trying to put an age on us. I don't feel like it's no age. I could be 40 and 50 and find the love of my life that's going to treat me like a queen.
You right about that. What I'm saying, that's just a nigga.
She is not right about that, Bank. What you keep saying she right about that? She ain't right about that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Who done gave up?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. At the end of the day, we all find love at different times in our lives.
You
some
right.
of us gonna find it at 27. Some of us gonna find it at 45.
No, you right. You right. I'm just talking shit. But what I'm saying is the internet don't erase. So in this right here saying, who gonna be the nigga that feel like he the nigga that's tricking off?
Everybody is not on the internet though. I could run into the love of my life probably not on the internet.
His cousin them on there. Somebody on there like, you know, that little mama who's on there.
And I just let him know I
It's facts. It's motherfucking facts, black man. No doubt.
changed. And I would show him, look, the woman that I used to be, that's not who I am no more. All I gotta do is prove myself. So I'm not worried about this internet. It's not gonna affect my love life. When I'm ready to turn my life around and become this great woman, this won't affect my love life at all. I promise you, I'm gonna still find me a king.
Well, you gonna move?
Am I gonna move?
Like go one slow town?
No, we can live in a big city still.
Atlanta?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. You might be right though. To each his own, because it's somebody for everybody.
It is.
But is it gonna be the nigga you want, or would you be selling?
Yes, and it can, but you gotta think everybody not gonna hold your past against you.
Who ain't?
Everybody's not gonna do that.
You right.
Like that was before your time.
Let me ask you something. So how would you treat, what would your dude have to have with his new you? If when you become the new you, because you already know what they look like, because you're a Gemini. When you become that person, what would your person?
I still want my man to be financially stable.
But will you help with the bill?
If I have to, yes. Do I want to? No. It is something about your man providing that makes us women feel good. It just does something to us. So yes, I would want my man to at least be able to handle the mortgage. Baby, I got the water bill. I got the light bill. I can put the groceries in the house.
I'm saying, but earlier you saying like you ain't finna buy a nigga pack of cigarette.
No, right now I'm not doing that. I'm not pulling out my wallet.
Why not? No.
Because for
so
what?
The man don't deserve to feel special? What you do to make him feel special besides pussy?
I told you what I do. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and
that shit ain't nothing. I ain't saying like that ain't nothing though. So you could easily be replaced though, right? If that's all you got, and then all he needs is a bitch who tell me look nice and pop, lock, and drop it.
I mean, I'm a very supportive woman. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna be there for you. I mean, that's a lot.
Support me how?
I'm going to speak life into you. I'm just not going to be there for you financially because that's your job.
I'm talking about like t-shirts. You ain't get no tank tops and nothing?
I mean, for Christmas, I buy you some drawers.
What about food? Like, what about food? Like,
yeah, like if I'm driving home or whatever, I bring you a 4x4.
4x4, nigga. A nigga eating Wendy. Yeah, he don't care about himself eating that shit.
I mean, you want anything else, send me the money and I'll go get you whatever you want.
So let's talk in the future.
Okay.
All right. Minnie, what up, Minnie? You different. How you Shma, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
You know, I had seen you on the internet back in the day. You still at losing a girl?
No.
What's different?
I changed my life around. I started going to church.
What's different? Church?
Yes.
What church?
New Hope.
New Hope?
Yeah.
What is it?
Somewhere in Gwinnett.
New Hope. I think you mean New Birth?
No, not New Birth. It's one called New Hope.
So you went and got New Hope from New Hope? What's the pastor name? What's the pastor name? What's the pastor name?
I don't forgot his name. I go every other Sunday or so.
And what you learned to make you change into this person?
I don't know. I just learned I need to treat God's people well. If I want my blessings, I need to treat people well.
No, I'm saying like I'm looking for like more of a woman right now. Like somebody to come in and help me, set myself all the way up.
And I can be that. Wherever you are in life, I can be by your side and assist you with elevating.
But you ain't never did this before. So
I never did it, but I'm willing to.
Do what?
I'm willing to really be your woman.
I had to teach you.
I mean, if you have to, if we talk and you see yourself feeling me, then yes, teach me how to love you. Teach me how to be the woman that you need.
See, let me tell you something right now. Skirt. We're gonna park right there. You supposed to already come ready. See, now you wasting all the time playing games back here when you could be practicing on these niggas.
No, because every man don't want the same thing from a woman. So teach me how to love you. Teach me how to be the woman that you need. You cannot categorize every man.
No. I'm gonna tell you something about a woman who really fuck with you. She know you want some shit that you don't even know you want.
Okay, that's true.
Like, damn, I ain't know I wanted that. So you don't gotta teach no woman how to be no woman for no nigga if she like him.
But at the same time, if that man likes her, he's willing to teach. As long as she's
teachable. If I gotta
teachable.
teach you, shout it, that ain't it.
No, I don't agree with that.
Who got time to do? So I got to take time off of going to get what I need to get to provide to teach you something?
I don't agree with that.
Oh shit! I had this. Oh my god! Now listen. This is a woman that sat back and said now she want a nigga to teach her. But this is the same woman that sat back and said that if the nigga comes up and he loses his job or we come broke, she out. She ain't got no time for him. So now keep in mind what they were talking about in her future. She think the future is going to be like in about 45 years. No, the future is pretty much next week. Ain't nobody dealing with your ass. You's a fucking cactus. Most definitely you are. What's going on, Chicago Rilla, man? What's popping with you, homie? He say shout out to the black, but this heifer full of shit. Playing games in Atlanta. You know it is. You know she is, bro. Most definitely. That's why I was just saying that her mindset is all screwed up, homie. Her mindset is just all, but the craziest part is that it's not just about her. It's about the mindset of a lot of these women where they all just keep transferring it over to each other. They all just talking to each other. So she comes over on Banks' podcast, though, and she flexing. It's still a flex because I said this before. Where's the dudes at? I want to see these women because the way that they talking, it's like they be telling these cats straight up. So it shouldn't be no problem with these dudes coming over here saying, yep, this is what happened with being old girl. Because the way she make it seem like it is that she's running this shit. But it's crazy where I'm looking at it and I'm looking like, and I don't know, Chicago, hey, what's going on? Could tell you what's going on with your girl, what's popping with you. Chicago, I don't know. What is it that she actually does? Because the only thing I see her as is this girl on, she's on IG. And I see she got some pictures up or whatever. They just regular ass pictures. Regular, not even pictures. These are all pretty much videos. And at the end of the day, she's no different than what we see every day. There's nothing that's really spectacular about her. Does she have a podcast or something? What is she? She's a basketball wife. I'm not understanding what she was doing on Banks' podcast. Was it just somebody that's, let me see. Well, she got, according to here, she has about 82,000 followers. So, I don't know. And then she's on Facebook. But she don't have a tree link, so I don't see her being a OnlyFans chick. She got something that's saying that she's in the music, so I don't know if she a rapper or a singer or something like that, but this shit is weird, man. This damn stardom shit is just something different, bro. Yeah. He said, I don't know who she is, but if she on there with Big Banks, Black yeah, she's a thought pocket, no doubt about it. That's basically it is. I guess somebody said, listen, we gonna book her because she gonna say some of the craziest shit, bro. And from the looks of it, she is. Yeah, most definitely Chicago Rilla, man. Most definitely, bro. But it's just crazy where we can give these silly ass women this type of a plot, because he got, this shit went viral. It went fucking viral, man. So I have no idea who she really is. I look at her stuff. Her real name is Shalavel James on Facebook, and it's just regular shit. I don't see too much. She got 78. It says 78 followers, 78,000 followers on here also. So I don't know. Maybe she's a self-proclaimed model or something. I have no idea. I don't see any music. I don't see any videos or nothing. I don't see any work that she has. All I see is her showing her ass and doing stupid ass short videos. That's it. Like the rest of them do, you know? That's basically all it is. But yeah, I had the link out, man. It don't look like anybody is gonna come up, which is cool. It's cool. I'm coming up on the 2-hour mark. But I got, I'm gonna finish playing a little bit more of this video, and then I got the last video that I'm gonna play, and then I'm gonna close it out, y'all. Let's finish with this one right quick, and I gotta pull the other one up.
I feel like as long as a person is teachable, you can be taught.
Man, you should have learned dealing with them ducks. So don't try to tell you, put some practice in with them ducks. Cause you gonna have to come with, listen, certain niggas, if you want a nigga of, I ain't gonna say how what they be trying to say. Yeah, not that. If you want a nigga who know who he is, gonna have to have something. I ain't talking about no money. I ain't talking about, you gonna have to have something that's undeniable about you. Can't be how you look. It can't be how you fuck. It can't be how you talk. It gotta be a feeling.
And I can bring that. If we naturally connect, see, this is about chemistry. It's about despite what you're saying, if we naturally connect, you don't mind teaching me, and I don't mind teaching you. We can hold hands and walk through this together.
No, I'm gonna tell you this process.
You can mold a person. Let me
tell you how this process is gonna work.
To be the right person for you. You can mold a person.
Yeah, you can, but niggas ain't. If I meet you today and the chemistry there, I start fucking with you, we start fucking. By that time, I'm gonna see the flaws. Hey, I ain't dealing with that. I ain't got time to unteach this, hold this. You shouldn't even knew that. That's how nigga feel. You shouldn't even, that's in you. At this big old age we at now, I ain't got time to be trying to teach you.
No, I don't remember that. If you're teaching and you're seeing progression, then you won't mind because she's growing.
Listen,
she's elevating.
Women are master observers, so you really don't have to teach them shit. They can observe you and tell what kind of nigga you is. He ain't going for that. He ain't going for that. Don't say that around him. Don't even look like that around him. Like you kind of already know what kind of nigga you dealing with.
I can agree after paying attention and observing. I can agree with that.
Okay, what do you disagree with?
I just disagree with you can't talk. You can't teach, or a person is not going to want to do that.
That's why I said that what she was saying was a lot. This thing with her is a lot of cap. Her story would change as soon as the nigga come up there. As soon as you have a guy to come up there that she was with and she said she was doing all this crazy ass shit. Because this is the craziest thing to me, is that these women would come up and get on these platforms, and they know that these things have a propensity to go viral. And motherfuckers, especially in a place like Atlanta, you know somebody whoever it is gonna see it. They gonna definitely see it, especially the dude, because I'm waiting on that nigga to show up. The dude that she said that she left because he was like, listen, I lost my job, right? Hold me down for a minute. And she was like, well, yeah, I'll hold you down, but you gonna have to pay me back. And he was just like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. Now, I can understand, and I probably can actually look at it and say, well, shit, that could be true, that they got into it or whatever. But come on, man. Not the way that she's saying it. She's saying it like she running shit. I'm not going to be looking for bills. I don't do no shit like that. And then she said, especially when I got a husband. Now, she said she was married. Y'all understand also how this shit go. You got motherfuckers saying that they married and they were just living with a nigga, shacked up with a nigga. They take these words and they just mean something totally different with it, man. Shit is crazy. Hey, Josh, you gonna have to cam up, my guy. Yeah, in order to come up. But let's keep going.
Disagree with that.
All right, we gotta agree to disagree. But I disagree with a lot of shit you said in the beginning, but I just let you go, twin.
I mean, hey, we can't agree on everything.
You're right. So you gonna, after you leave here, what's your you gonna give one of them dudes a real chance though? Quit playing with these people.
I'm not.
So you feel like you playing with niggas, basically.
Probably so.
Why? You been hurt?
I have been hurt.
What happened?
I mean, I feel like there is no benefit in being a good woman.
Every
time I've been a good woman, I ain't got nothing but my heart broken.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Did y'all hear what she said? There's no benefit in being a good woman. You become a good woman, you get your heart broken. You have to protect your heart, and the thing is to be the most ferocious, atrocious, if that's a word, the most just nastiest woman that you possibly can be to a man. You have to be that because you got to protect your heart. That's her answer. And that's a lot of other women's answer to it too. When you listen to these philosophies that they have, men do it, why can't we do it? They ain't got to, don't nobody even have to answer. Life answers that shit, don't it? Life answers that. And we talking about a woman, y'all. This is not a woman that she has 3 different children. 3 children. And none of those children was that man that she was with. That's why you would have men that would come on and say it's just not in a man's best interest to be with a woman with kids. I don't think, and like my whole thing is this. There's dynamics that comes with it, not this bullshit. You know, it's just what it is. It's not this thing that we seeing now. There's dynamics other than, you know, getting your heart broken and things like that you have to deal with. You have to be serious when you're dealing with women with children. But nowadays, that shit is not a good idea because of their mindset. And again, when it comes down to these men, I'm just thinking that a lot of this shit comes down because a lot of these men, the software and, you know, and the brain is just not working well. It's outdated. These niggas still working off of, you know, what was the old megabytes? They still working off of 574 megabytes when it requires for you to have 8K in your fucking head now. You know, 8 gigs. They ain't understanding this shit, man. Most definitely. Braxton says, What We Know podcast, Cheryl Underwood used to say, we're unhappily married in separate houses. If or when she gets into marriage again, her husband deleted himself a number of years ago. I didn't get what you're saying. You talking about, you said Cheryl Underwood? Explain that to me. You saying that he did? Her husband deleted himself a number of years ago. Cheryl Underwood. Wow. That's not a good thing. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that she was married. I didn't even know she was even married. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. From the way her mindset is, she won't. She's the only woman on the talk who isn't married willingly, but one of the other hostess is a widow due to her husband passing away from the Rona. Oh, okay. I remember which person that was. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but these are middle-aged women too. Some of them are past middle age. You know, they got about 4 or 5 more Christmases and it's over with. Cheryl Underwood I think she's like in her early 60s now, something like that. And yeah, they've passed on a lot of the shit from a lot of these young women. These the younger the woman is, the more dangerous it is for them, because, like I said, when we're looking at these mindsets that they're just passing down to one another, this shit is starting to get crazy. It's starting to get real crazy, and it makes it even worse when they start coming up over here on these damn platforms and they call themselves flexing. Shit is crazy to me. Milani said the hyenas are in the front and the lioness are in the back when it should be the other way around. Yeah, Milani, and my whole thing is, and that's why I wanted to have the conversation with the guys to ask them, you know, is it, do we have, you know, is it our fault also? Now, I don't like to do blame, but I want to know, Should we be a lot more accountable? And I don't want to say that accountable for strange women. That's crazy, right? When we didn't have anything to do with it. But what I would ask is that would it be the mother, father, and family, aunties, uncles, you know, when these young women were when they were kids, or is it just a fact that being, you know, once you start being teenagers and stuff, you start to congregate amongst yourself and start to talk amongst yourself. You guys start adopting these ideals through each other. It's not more of a generational thing. I mean, not a pass down from one generation to the next. Maybe it is the mindset of that generation, right? I don't know. We probably have to have a panel to discuss a lot of these things. But what I'm starting to see, man, is that it's starting to be a lot more dangerous on so many different levels, y'all. So many different levels. But I got another video. I'm going to keep this one right here, right there, because I just wanted to get to that mark where she was just saying that, you know, there's no benefit in being a good woman. When you become a good woman, you end up getting your heart broke, right? That was basically where that came down to. And that's crazy, in my humble opinion. But let me find this other video that we have. This video right here, y'all, this shows how a lot of women, how should I say it? A lot of women, they will actually give a pass or even help the horrible ass women do horrible ass shit. And this last video I got is of Angela Yee. She had a caller that ended up saying, and it is funny how they come on here and they start confessing on these damn things, but she called Angela Yee telling her that she ended up having, I think it's called, trichomoniasis, which is like, it's basically like, it's a sexual transmitted disease she ended up getting. And she's married. And she's asking Angela Yee, what should she do? Let's go ahead and watch this shit, y'all. Watch this shit.
Tell me a secret.
Okay, so I was out day drinking a couple months, keep getting it back, which means I gave it to my husband, and now I...
Shout out to the homie, Icewood Vezo. Y'all know who that is? I don't know if y'all do, but most Detroit niggas know who he is, man. That's right. Let's keep going.
I have to tell him that he can get rid of it so I can get rid of it.
Ooh, what STD was it?
Trichomoniasis.
You said chlamydia?
No, trichomoniasis.
Oh, okay.
I don't have his number. I mean, if I see his face, I can recognize him, but...
Maybe you should tell him it was dormant and then...
You gotta tell him though.
Oh, okay. I just did some research for you, right? How can you get trichomoniasis, whatever, if no one cheats? And it says that you can actually get it through extensive literature. It shows that you can actually get it through towels and toilet seats and from swimming pools.
Need it going for the toilet seat.
He's definitely not going to believe you if you try to say that. I'm kidding.
Hey, no, look, before you leave though, you know, you gotta shower before y'all have sex. That way, something like that from here.
Hold on, this is not a good copy of it. I'm sorry. Let me get that one out of there, cause I don't know what the hell happened with that. All right, let me get this shit out of here. Hold on, let me get the other one up. Just the regular one. That wasn't the right one, y'all. Trichomoniasis. Is that how you pronounce it, Catellia? I think that was it. All right, this is the one right here. Watch this.
True reason why black women are the least married women in the country. Listen to this shameless conversation. Most of these people aren't marriage material.
You want to tell me a secret?
Okay, so I was out day drinking a couple months ago and hooked up with this guy. Ended up getting an STD. I went and got it cleared up, but I keep getting it back, which means I gave it to my husband, and now I have to tell him so he can get rid of it so I can get rid of it.
Ooh, what STD was it?
Trichomania.
You said chlamydia?
No, trichomania.
Yeah, it's a common sexual transmitted affection. Yeah. Transmitted affection caused by parasites in a woman. Is it trichomoniasis? I think that's how you pronounce it. Can cause a foul smell in the vagina, discharge, genitalia, itching, and painful irritation. Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, all them damn women in Atlanta probably suffer from that shit. Houston, Detroit, Baltimore, DC, couple other places. Yeah, I had to take my time. And do it. I went right back to Hooked on Phonics. That's how I did it. But that's crazy. All right, let's keep going because I want you guys to pay attention to Angela Yee. This is why I ain't never liked that woman. Never liked her. And this is one of the reasons why.
Married women in the country. Listen to this shameless conversation. Most of these people aren't marriage material.
You want to tell me a secret?
Okay, so I was out day drinking a couple months ago and hooked up with this guy. Ended up getting an STD. I went and got it cleared up, but I keep getting it back, which means I gave it to my husband, and now I have to tell him so he can get rid of it so I can get rid of it.
Ooh, what STD was it?
Trichomania.
You said chlamydia?
No, trichomania.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is. This is the first time I've ever even heard of it when I got it.
That's borderline. It's Dr. Ice here. So I'm going to tell you what you've been diagnosed with. You've been diagnosed with trichomania. That's borderline chlamydia. But you also been diagnosed with double dipping. You heard? But we not here to judge you, though. Honestly, we're not here to judge you. You know what I'm saying? But who do you feel in your heart you got it from? Like,
it had to be that day drinking guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the day drinking guy.
Do you have that guy's number? Is there a way to contact him or no?
I don't have his number. I mean, if I see his face, I can recognize him, but it was really just a random on a bad day.
How are you going to tell your husband?
I don't know yet. I'm going to tell him because, I keep coming back, so I have to tell him. I'm just going to tell him that I got STD and that I need him to go get tested so that I can get rid of it.
Maybe you should tell him it was dormant and then
you gotta tell him though.
You hear this damn horrible? She's horrible, y'all. I'm telling you, she's horrible.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm glad Vezzo said it. You gotta tell that man.
Because that's what they said. They were like, you could have had it for a long time. I mean, I've only been married for a year and a half, but that's a long time for something to be dormant. So
okay. I just did some research for you, right? How can you get trichomoniasis, whatever, if no one cheats? And it says that you can actually get it through extensive literature. It shows that you can actually get it through towels and toilet seats and from swimming pools.
Even still, I'm being
That's
honest with myself.
That is some bullshit. You tell that man the truth, and whatever happens, it happens. If that man tell you that it's over with, it's fucking over with. That's what you get. Nasty ass. If men can do it, why can't women do it? This is why. This is one of the reasons why.
I don't know where it came from, so.
And you need to let him know because as a man, he ain't going for the toilet seat. I got it from the toilet seat, babe. Like, he ain't having it.
He's definitely not going to believe you if you try to say that.
I don't believe it, so I don't know.
Maybe you should set somebody up to cheat with him, and then
Did y'all hear what she said? Set somebody up to cheat with him. You see how diabolical Angela Yee is, and I'm telling you, I've never liked her. When she was on the Breakfast Club, I'm telling you, I couldn't stand this woman. And her and that stupid ass, I can't stand her fucking voice. Oh, diabolical, man.
You wouldn't even go for it.
I'm kidding.
Hey, no, look, before you leave though, one last thing. Another way you can get that is like having sex without showering. Like say, you know, you and your husband, y'all gotta shower before y'all have sex. You can get trichomania that way. So maybe you should just tell him like, baby, honestly, I think from here on out, we both need to just shower before we have sex, you know, because I got trichomania and I believe you have it too. So now we need to take this medicine. There you go. Wham.
I don't trust Vezo.
I'm a slider right in there, believe me.
Proverbs 23:27-28. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men. Black men gotta do better and stop marrying these 304s, or you will pay dearly for it. Most of these women aren't marriage material. Leave them alone. Subscribe for more.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So that's another reason why women just can't do shit like that. They can't do it. Absolutely, Belani. Fake sisterhood. It's definitely there. Y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to end this this stream. I had a great time breaking down this video. Don't forget, tomorrow the barbershop is going to be rocking. I don't know what the title is, Black Man. I have it up by tomorrow morning. I guess no later than probably about it'll probably be about an afternoon or something like that. But we definitely will be having the barbershop tomorrow on the Black Man Unfiltered. Let me see. Before I get up out of here, I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna play it in its entirety. And let me see where it's at first. If I got it. I played it before, the shorter version. I want to play the longer version of it. Let me see. I think I got it over here. Is that it? That is it. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. But before I get up out of here, let me tell you. Again, I appreciate everybody for coming to the Black Man Unfiltered. Everybody that came over to the What We Know podcast. Milani, my man Curtis Moore, myself, Braxton the Snake Fiend. Who else we had over here? Dr. Steele, Alexis from Texas, Von Bryant. Who else? My boy, the Objective Podcast, Boss Man, Willie the Playboy Williams, King Libra. Thank you. Deborah Leonelli, I think that's how you pronounce it. And who else? My boy Rob, Black Man Unfiltered. Rob, I appreciate you, brother. We got to hook up, man, later on this week or next week or whatever, man. It's starting to get cold out here. Ain't nobody, let me tell you something. Once we in Detroit, we a lot of times we in when it's getting cold. It's cold as shit outside, man. It's 14 degrees out there. So you got to get back up above freezing before cats get to really want to frolic out there in them streets. But holler back at me, man. Catellia, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate everybody else for joining the Black Man Unfiltered, What We Know podcast. And we are getting ready to get up out of here. This is the last video, and this video is going to take us out of here. Peace out.
Have any kids?
I do. I have 6 altogether.
You gave birth to 6 children?
I did. I gave birth to 6 children.
Are they all by the same man?
No, ma'am.
How many men?
4.
4 men. Melissa, have you ever been married?
I have not.
You have any children?
Yes, I do. I have 5 children.
You have 5 kids. Are all about the same man?
No, they're not. There's 4 different.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, ma'am. I have
How
4.
many kids you got, Angel?
I have 4.
Are they all your children by the same man?
No, ma'am.
How many men?
All my kids were by different men.
So 4.
Yes.
Okay, 4 men. Okay.
Nasty bitch.
Do you have any kids? How many kids do you have?
I have 3. I have a 15-year-old, I have a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And I've never been married.
How many men do you have children by?
3.
21 years young. You have any children?
I have 3. I have a 12-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 10-month-old.
Are they all by the same man?
No, ma'am.
Do the 10-month-old and the 3-year-old have the same daddy? How many men do you have children by?
3.
32. Okay, since we got there early, how many kids you have?
I have 5.
You have 5 kids? Girl, how old are your 5 kids?
14, 8, 6, 4, and 2.
All by the same man?
No.
How many men?
5 men.
It's ridiculous. It's obvious what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man.
All right, guys, another one in the books. Another great episode on the Black Man Unfiltered Network. Listen, we're doing the thing over here. So, guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, which helps the channel, hit your boy Cash App. It's scrolling right here, right there, at the bottom of the screen, and support the channel. But we're happy that you're here, and we look forward to seeing you on every episode. So hit the notification button so you know when we go live. Thank you again, guys, for watching. We out.